welcome back to Adam Yeager TV. Okay, I know that my channel's a rant channel, and I have a rant that I want to go on because, for the life of me, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with teen moms. I'm talking about the TV series. I do not agree with it. I don't think it's an accurate representation of what an actual teen mom goes through. I don't think it's an accurate story of what it means to actually be a teen mother. Uh, the other thing that I kind of disagree with it, besides the name of the show, I think it should be called Teen Parenting or something, but just only saying, hey, I'm a teen mom. But when you actually watch the series, you realize it's both parents, not just one. I know in some of the cases it's only the mom that has the child because of whatever situation they got going on. It's whatever, but it's still both parents going through it, not just one. I think that's like kind of like when you see that name, that title, it gave like a false representation of what's actually going on. So I wanted to point that out. Secondly, excuse me. Secondly, I don't agree with the whole thing that, I see that these mothers are on there and basically, what are they trying to say? I know that mostly like half of like from what I saw, because I couldn't even bother to stomach that. Only like about a half of it or a third of it was only even about the child. The rest of it was just about like, oh, what are they gonna do? Let's go have a party. Let's go talk about social life and everything else like that. And even when you get onto the earlier episodes before they even have the baby, oh, I'm not gonna go to prom. I'm not gonna go to college. Well, I'm sorry to say, but you should have thought about that before having sex and everything else like that. Thinking about everything, which you're gonna say, oh, it was in the moment. You just don't understand. But then when you see teen moms repeatedly getting pregnant again, it's like, why? Like, didn't you learn? You think it's gonna be easier now that there's 2 children or 3 children if you have multiples? But I don't I don't get it. I don't understand why people want to see it. But according to what one person told me, the reason why they keep watching it or why they watch the old series and everything, old seasons of it, is because it's entertaining, it's fun. That should not be entertaining. That should not be fun. Seeing somebody going through the quote unquote struggles, because there's a lot of teen moms that are out there that don't get a check from MTV. Just saying. A lot of them that don't get royalty checks every time their YouTube video is being played on YouTube, or they run out of stuff to watch on MTV. So we're going to do a marathon of Teen Mom. Like, I don't think it's right that they get royalty checks. I don't think it's right that they get checks at all. I honestly think with the whole series, I don't think, and this is my opinion, remember that, my opinion, this is not facts, but this is my opinion, I don't think they actually did like an accurate representation of what actually mostly teen moms go through. My own personal experience having a coworker that was a teen mom at a previous job, where she would get out of high school, she would come straight to work, she would work there till midnight, bussing, waiting tables, doing what she had to do for her daughter. And then I see, oh, we're gonna go party. Yeah, we got a sitter for the night. Like, what is this? Like, that's not the struggle of a teen mom. Like, yeah, she went out, but it was only when she had went to prom and her graduation from high school. It wasn't like, oh, well, I just turned 18, so I gotta go tear it up. But even besides that, she did her stuff. She handled her business. Yeah, she met somebody else, had more kids down the line, but she did that after. She didn't continue on to have more kids while being a teenager. And the other thing that I saw about that show, it was like, oh, well, we don't have to worry about money. We don't have to worry about diapers. That should have been something that they actually should have showed on TV, was like, oh, this is the cost of how much I have to go through, but this is the cost I get through government state programs known as WIC or any other ones that you might have in your state. And this is all that I have to pay for. Like, I don't know. My honest opinion, I don't think that they should have actually got state assistance for, formula, for food, for all of that stuff. I don't think they should have got it, or they shouldn't have got any assistance from the government at all. They were getting paid by MTV or whatever. That should have been straight through from MTV, and their parents. I don't think the government should have actually helped at all. My opinion. My opinion. I don't think they should have helped at all, but others are saying, well, it's a lot. But honestly, being that's your situation. That's what you decided to do. That's not what everybody else decided to do. That's what you decided to do. I know that this is a racy topic because I understand that this is America, freedom of speech, and people can do whatever they want. But I don't think you should be able to do whatever you want when you're 13. Well, not 13 because they weren't 13. They were like 15, 16, 17 years old. You shouldn't have the right to do whatever you want. You're still a child. My opinion. My opinion. So, with that being said, I don't like the series. And when it kept going on, and then you watch all the other drama, oh, this one became a porn star. This one got her children taken away. This one ended up going to jail. This other one ended up going to jail. Oh, we're getting a divorce. They got a divorce. It was just too much drama, and I honestly don't think that it was something that needed to be publicized, or if they were going to publicize it, they should show the hard truth, which means, hey, guess what? You're not getting paid for this. You're just going to get your 15 minutes of fame being on TV and everything. Everybody's going to know that you're a teenage mom, and that's it. But no, they all got checks. And you can obviously tell that, which they don't like to admit it, but all of them got checks because you can see them throughout the seasons. How did you get all this stuff and you don't work? How are you able to do your hair, your makeup, and your nails, but you don't work? But even being a teenage mom, should your hair, your nails, and your makeup be a priority, or should it be your child? My opinion, the child. But who's to say, oh, well, they can do it all, but yet they don't work. And the one that does work is the father, who they don't really show a lot, but they only get him involved when there's a lot of drama and, oh, you're cheating on me and this and this and that. That's not what people really need to see about being a teenage mom. Yeah, you can go ahead and publicize about it a little bit and say like, yeah, I have to do this on my own because things didn't work out with baby daddy. But it's not something that I think should have gone that way, the way that they did it. I think there would have been a better way to do it. I don't agree with the show. I don't think that they actually accurately showed the struggles of being a teenage parent. My opinion. How do I know? I'm not a teenage parent. I'm not a parent at all. But it's not accurate. I've seen other stuff. I've seen people that I've interacted with, and they've never had those struggles. But I see that with MTV, what they're quote unquote, this is what it's like to be one. They made it seem a lot more funner than what my friend was going through, and believe me, she was going through hell when it was teething time, going through hell, trying to go ahead and find a babysitter, going through hell, trying to go ahead and do everything else that you have to do as a parent, or even if you are a teenage mom, what you have to do to make sure. She only had the help from like her parents when it came after 3 o'clock, when their parents got off of work. And when she went to work, she only got help to then. But when she got home, your baby's up. Your baby is up. Go deal with it. Go deal with her. Like, that's what it was. And, we talked to her, cool. Even to this day, we're still cool. But honestly, she actually did see it, and her reaction was basically the same. Like, what the hell is this? This isn't being a teenage mom. So it's something that I've seen, and it's something that has been like a growing topic, because I know it's still an issue today. Like, that people are doing that. I even know that there are YouTubers that are actually putting their channels on as being a teenage mother or being a teenage couple with the child or with the child on the way. I'm not going to talk on them too much because I have my own opinions, but I really don't know them. I don't know them at all. I don't watch their channels. I've seen maybe like one or two of their videos, but I'm not going to go into detail about it. But going back to the show, Teenage Mom or Teen Mom, whatever it was more of a soap opera. It was a teenage soap opera. They claim it's real life, but if you're a teenage mom, how many teenage mothers end up going to jail? I know other teenage mothers that have been out there, other friends of mine that were teenage moms or still moms but no longer teenagers, went through their own struggles, working at McDonald's, having to leave high school to take care of their kids because they needed money, they were on their own, parents weren't helping anymore because after the first one, okay, I'll help you, the second one, you're on your own. But it happened, and that's something that I think it needs to be discussed a little bit more. And also, go ahead and comment and tell me: do you think it's acceptable? Do you think it's now the social norm to have teen moms? Do you think and even talk to me about this? Do you think Teen Mom the series did a good job representing what it was actually like to be a teenage mom. Because with one of my friends, she actually did say that her parents kicked her out. She told them that she was 6 months pregnant. Her parents said, "There's the door. You think you're grown? There's the door." So go ahead and comment. Tell me what do you think, and even tell me what do you think about that series or that drama series, as it actually is. Because every time you look on that show or the series that when they had it on there, that's all it was. It was drama. Look at the previous seasons. Look at the previous episodes. Drama. It wouldn't surprise me if MTV is actually thinking about another Teen Mom or a Teen Mom spinoff or whatever they're going to try to come up with next. But honestly, I don't think that that's something that they should be showing to kids. I don't. Maybe, as PBS, or maybe as something on E, but I don't think that's something that should be shown on MTV. I don't think that part, because it wasn't a real clear representation of it. Even if you look at the locations where they picked these teen moms, um, they were really scarce. They weren't really like, oh, where this is in Houston, oh, this is in Miami. No, they were all generally close to each other, and that was it. Like, I honestly didn't agree with it. I think more research, more demographic studies should have been done to get an accurate representation of what it is to be a teen mother. That's my honest opinion. So, thank you for watching. Let me know, and see you next time.